I'm Heather from Milla Booktubes, and today is the Ringing in the New Year book tag, which is by Leigh at Bookmark Chronicles, and she started this on her blog back in like 2015 and then has been doing it as she became a booktuber, and then she tagged me and I thought, this is perfect. It's a little bite-size top thing in a bunch of different videos that I'm doing in December and January, so it's perfect. But real quick, I want to show you my shirt that I got for Christmas. I don't know if you can see, but it says Death by TBR, and it's a skull and book and flowers, and I love it. I love it so much, so hopefully you can see that. If you're not already subscribed to Leigh, again, at Bookmark Chronicles, of course she is linked in the description. She does really quick, short videos. She does drunk reviews, which I wish she would leave more of the mess in those because she makes it look so professional. It looks like she's doing well, but I want some of the mess in there. And she's been diving into romance the last couple years, and I just really enjoy her and her content, and I follow her on Twitter and Instagram and all the things, so definitely check her out. The first question is best book or series that you've read in 2021. This is, of course, A Heart, Blood, and Ashes by Milla Vane. This is A Gathering of Dragons #1, and I loved the whole series. There are 2 books plus a prequel that's out, and the 3rd one is coming out, I think, in August of 2022. I love this. It's a fantasy romance series, a true fantasy romance series, so it is heavy on both the world building and it's very focused on the couple. And you have a princess who's blocked in a tower and the general warrior who is out to get revenge because her dad killed his parents, and he's going to do that by taking her and killing her. She is incredibly smart and is like, hey, if you kill me, you're literally just opening the way for my dad to rule forever. But, if you marry me and plant a baby in me, then my dad will lose the kingdom and that will hurt a lot more, and then you can kill him. So that's what they do. It takes course over about a week, and it's a journey story, and there's a lot of goddesses involved. I love it. You have a disabled heroine, a very strong but stubborn hero, and I just love it. I cannot tell you how much I love that book. Number 2, authors you've discovered this year and want to read more of. This is a long list, and again, I will have a video, but the ones that come to mind are Aveda Vice and Cate C. Aveda Vice, I think I've read their entire backlist, and Cate C. is one of my absolute top authors of the year, and I'm making my way through their backlist and just love their writing. Number 3, best book turned adaptation in 2021. For me, I read and watched Shadow and Bone. So if we're talking about a book that I've read, then that's the only one, and I loved it. I thought it was a great adaptation. But for adaptations that are from a book that I haven't read, I love Wheel of Time and Witcher. Both are just fantastic. I love the fantasy shows, so I'm really enjoying those. Number 4, have your reading habits changed at all? Have you started any new genres in this year? And I read horror erotica for the first time this year, and I read several of them in October. None of them were too creepy or scary, and I really enjoyed it. Who knew? I also would say I've increased reading multiple books at a time this year, for sure. A lot of that has been because I've been reading for live shows or reading longer books, but I've been doing it a lot. I have a lot of books going at one time frequently these days. And by a lot, I mean around 3. Anything more than 5 is absolute insanity, and I will not participate or endorse it. Number 5, favorite ship, romantic or platonic. For this, for me, it's Kate and Curran from the Kate Daniels series. I love them as a couple. I love their found family group, their friend group, their family, all of it. And I just really love the 2 of them and how they love each other basically unconditionally, but they also have limits and say, hey, do not do this. And I just love them. Number 6, have you started planning your 2022 TBR, and how many books do you want to read? I want to read 200 books. This is easily done and is kind of a goal to not overshoot it by too much. And I read all the time. I'm a very fast reader. I've always been a book a day kind of reader. So 200 is a good number for me. I'm really happy with the balance of having that with BookTube because content does take time, and so that's my goal. And then 2022 TBR, I will have a video for this. There are some nonfiction I want to read. Probably my biggest priorities though are reading the Anne of Green Gables series, which would be a reread for me, finishing up Kate Daniels, and continuing with Ilona Andrews rereads. Number 7, will you participate in any reading challenges or read-alongs or readathons? I have the Kate Daniels one. I think we're going to do the Hidden Legacy trilogy and then the second trilogy after we do Kate Daniels, which should be super fun. Chloe from Thistle and Verse and Shay from Shay with the Hobbies are doing a Inheritance trilogy read-along, which is by N.K. Jemisin. The first book is The 100,000 Kingdoms. I really like everybody that's in the live show. I really like the hosts. And I read N.K. Jemisin for a read-along in 2021, so I really want to read this and participate in the live show as a viewer. And so this is a big priority for me. I really want to participate in those live shows because I think they're going to be really fun. And then readathons, I normally participate in Hoathon, Smotheathon, Love in the Night. Those are kind of the ones I've done more than once. I'm not big on readathons. Too much is too much for me. So even when they sound amazing, I'm like, oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. Number 8, any New Year's goals or resolutions. Basically, my main goal is to continue making good, consistent content, grow my channel, and enjoy my reading, and not let BookTube change the fact that I'm enjoying my reading. So that's really my plan. Continue to grow the channel by reading books that I love and talking about them consistently. So there you go. That's it. Thank you, Ray, so much for tagging me. This is fun. This is honestly a great tag. Like I said, it gives you a lot of bite-sized pieces of information that would be their own videos. Maybe you don't want to watch all those videos, so you get it all in one tag. I really enjoyed it. If you want to make the tag, please do. It's the perfect time of year for it. And yeah, I love Ray. Check her out. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.